Remela as Bulanon G12 STEM ARCHIMEDES, and this is my 10 days work immersion narrative video report at the Veterinary Office of the Provincial Capital of Cavite. So, on our first day at our department, we were introduced to the office head administrator, and she is Martirez. We were also introduced to our co-workers, and I immediately greeted them all. Martirez examined our requirement folder that contained our requirements like resume, parental consent, vaccination card, and more, before escorting us to our head veterinarian, and she is Dr. May Magno, where we greeted her and discussed about work immersion. Follow that, we later introduced ourselves to our co-workers, and later on we are taught the do's and don'ts in the office, like sometimes we need to sweep on the floor and don't focus too much on the phone. We were immediately told to organize the client files, which contained the names of the clients and their pets. It was a lot, but we got it done, and that's the end of our day 1. So on day 2, we were assigned to staple a large amount of paper such as shipping permit, which is the paper permit that clients must fill out in order for their pets to be transported to another location. After that, we seal and stamp it as a proof. We saw dogs being vaccinated by doctors in our office that day. We learned where rabies came from and why dogs and cats need to be vaccinated after asking this question. On our third day, one of our co-workers took us to the capital, where we visited different departments such as HR, OPG, and admin to know where to submit and receive the document once we were instructed to do it. We also returned to our department, and I was told to submit the paper to HR and admin. He told us what to do, and we did it well when we finished delivering the papers. On this day, I learned what each office does, what is assigned to them, why they need to bring those papers, and how to communicate efficiently with other co-workers. On the first day, one of our co-workers, Sir Mahi, caught us as with conducting an inventory. I make a list of inventory items as I account them. Many inventory items in our department such as surgical masks, gloves, syringe, and needles are necessary in the veterinary field, while trash bag, brooms, helmets, folders, pins, clips, and a variety of other items will be required in the office. The significance of what we are doing is that the next time they will know how many supplies the veterinary office has. After that, we took care of other clients who were getting their pets vaccinated, and we were asked to take pictures while doing so. I was also told to write info like the shipping permit, expiration date, and contact number on the paper. On the 5th day, there are a lot of work because many clients are arriving. Some will have their pets vaccinated, obtain a shipping permit, or inquire information. We also met the client who had ear of the hornbill, also known as a calo in the Philippines. Calo is an endangered species in the Philippines, but it cannot be released back into the wild because it is so closely associated with people. So, the client asked for a permit to surrender it to Palawan. On our day 6, when I arrived, I immediately made a telephone directory which we did in Excel on one of the computers and then print it. I had a little trouble because I'm new to Excel and I don't know how to use it frequently. The telephone directory contains all of the contact information for every person they frequently contact, so making the wrong number is a huge mistake. But luckily, it didn't happen. We did it well. And I also learned how to use Excel at the same time. That day, I also saw a dog na kinakapon, which means castration. Castration is any surgical or chemical or other action that causes an individual to lose use of the testicles, the male gland. While I was watching it, I felt sympathy for the golden retriever, but it didn't stay long because I wasn't able to view it because it was the first time I saw it. We have a lot of paperwork on our 7th day because many clients came to get their pets vaccinated. There are a various breeds such as Husky, Dachshunds, Doberman, and Aspin. We also have a foreign clients who had their dogs and cats vaccinated. I pictured them while they're really attracted So our coworkers and I even laughed because our boss mistook me for the daughter of one of our coworkers at Sanya because she said I resemble her. We went home after finishing our work by 4 p.m. and I took the Capital Shuttle, which is free ride for the government employees. Our day 8 was enjoyable because our coworkers took us to the field. We saw pigs, but not just any pigs. There were also native pigs. There were also goats, chickens, and cows. They stated that this is why it is taken care of because when someone make a request to the governor such as pig, it can be given at a low cost. We also prepared medicine and vitamins for them, cleaned the area, and inventory items count. On the 9th day, this is the week of Valentine's, so we were assigned by Sir Jason to make a banner with about Valentine's to stick on the wall or decoration on the day of hearts. After this, we also submitted paper to the admin and HR and arranged some papers. On the 10th day, our last day, we frequently seal our staple papers. There are only a few clients come on our last day. There was also latter because boss held a Valentine's Day raffle. There were chocolates and flowers and we were even lucky enough to receive chocolate from Dr. May. Following that, we returned to our respective jobs such as attending to the clients and signing paperwork. Then we took a picture with them on our last day and Dr. May gave us a souvenir like mug. I realized how much I had done on our last day. We met an increasing number of people. It's not just what the employees do. It's also difficult, but it made easier by people around you.